Right, but I'm sure you've heard about the huge breakout of Manchester United. I'm going to be talking about what actually happened, the huge altercation that happened, and much, much more. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are new, and let's get straight into it. Listen, it actually first came out by United Menace, so shout out to them because they got the kind of exclusive on this, and then it was kind of confirmed later on by the kind of journalists, the Laurie Whitwells and the others. Now, he came out suggesting that Ruben Amorim unleashed a rage in the Manchester United dressing room after the Brighton defeat of biblical proportions. Tables were flipped over, chairs kicked, and every player was made aware that they either shape up or fuck off. His temper was so bad, tears were shed and players were silent. It was then confirmed by Laurie Whitwell. Ruben Amorim damaged big screen television in Manchester United dressing room during furious critique of players' performance after the game. Strong words during the feedback. The players spoke about positional issues in subsequent press conference. Listen, there's lots going on at the minute at Manchester United. You can see it's a mess, and Ruben Amorim did not shy away from voicing his frustrations. It was very, very interesting to see that situation. Now, listen, if United's a mess, as I said. Can we pay for gift vouchers? Some people are asking about the TV. Listen, it's a mess. The current state. Ruben Amorim's treatment of the players. The reaction of Ruben Amorim was striking to those on the receiving end of his anger due to the fact he throughout his career never says a word in immediate aftermath of the game and prefers to wait. It's understanding that these sort of players are causing this side of Ruben Amorim to come out. It is very frustrating because I really like Ruben Amorim as a manager. I think he's a very technical and very good manager. But the fact that he's losing frustration, you can kind of understand. It's just not going this way at the minute. And partly the players are to blame. I think individual players, the amount of games that we've lost this season is terrifying. And it is very, very disappointing. I think you look at what Manchester United have done so far under Ruben Amorim. Was it 2 or 3 wins in the Premier League? Like, not even kept a clean sheet in like 9 or 10 games. We are in a very poor position. You can understand where the Manchester United fans are coming from on this Ruben Amorim situation. He has every right to be frustrated, and I'm sure some of these players won't take a liking to that, but ultimately they have to deal with it, and that's ultimately what has to happen. And yeah, I think that's absolutely correct. The correct decision by Ruben Amorim, the correct decision to kind of lash out, because some of these players have been getting away with criminal performances. And I think this whole Manchester United team, you look at as a bigger picture, it kind of does make sense why he would lash out, because these players would be nowhere near enough the standards what you exceed to be a Manchester United player. And you can see that game in, game out, day after day. These performances have been criminal, and it does take someone like Ruben Amorim to make these sort of big decisions, and they need to happen. I think behind the scenes is obviously a mess at Manchester United. You can see Sir Jim Ratcliffe cutting a lot of the cost at United. We're not bringing players in the window. So we'll have to wait and see what does happen, but I'm intrigued. That's the latest on the Ruben Amorim situation. What really happened is, obviously after that game against Brighton, he's come into the dressing room probably absolutely livid with the performance of the players, and ultimately lashed out, and probably, I don't know if it was accidental, but was that furious, he broke the TV. And you can understand with Jim Ratcliffe and the way that he's going, he's probably not even going to replace that TV, and that is a very big TV for Manchester United. It was one where the tactics were discussed. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But listen, let me know your thoughts. Leave a like if you are new. Comment, subscribe. The preview's coming out, but there's been a lot of news circulating about Rashford, Manchester United. Obviously, Ruben Amorim at the moment, which we will kind of talk about in a separate video about the Garnacho and Rashford latest. But yeah, let's see what happens. Thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy. As I said, leave a like. There's so much more content coming. We've got the preview for the Rangers game. We'll be building up to that. We've still got the reaction from the Brighton game that's already out on the channel. But yeah, what do you think should happen? That's what happened. It came in from United Menace first, so shout out to them. Then it came up from Laurie Whitwell and then other media journalists. So yeah, it's not looking good at Manchester United behind the scenes at the moment. Let's see if the players can kind of cause a reaction to this and really step up after the plate. We've seen Amorim called out some of the players before in the press conference. He's labelled us the worst team, and this should really be a turning point for Manchester United. We can only go up from here. We're in one of the worst positions that we've ever been in as a team, and ultimately Ruben Amorim has acknowledged that. He said it to the media, and he's also obviously behind the scenes will be talking to his players constantly about the issues at Manchester United. But let me know your thoughts. Very poor couple of games now for Manchester United. We've got big games coming up, and I'm hoping we can get some performances under the belt. Thanks for watching. Peace.